Prit, what are you doing?
Got an itch. Sorry, just it's sorted though. Oh, hello again, viewers. My name's Prit. Welcome back to Forkin Eats. Today, I'm going to be making another quick recipe that can be literally eaten any time of the day, and it's so cheap to put together, just like my spaghetti recipe. For this one, I'm going to help the lads for Valentine's Day. It is knocking and it's round the corner, and we're in lockdown. You're most likely to be at home with your missus. It might be, well, it is a Sunday, so it will be a Sunday, and it's going to be a lazy one. You roll out of bed and you can bang this dish out in 20 minutes. But if you're like me, you'll get an hour's break when you put the young gun to sleep. It's perfect because you can get in a bit of mummy and daddy time, and then you've still got 57 minutes to get everything done. Today, I'm making egg Bhurji, or scrambled eggs, in an Indian way. And I'm going to show you a cocktail to go with it, and it's going to be perfect for a Valentine's brunch. The ingredients are going to be listed all down below, but you can see them all out in front of me anyway, so I'll quickly run through it. You'll need some rolls to serve it with. I've got some brioche. You can use anything you want, muffins. I think Turkish bread goes really, really well with this, so if you have a Turkish supermarket near you, go down there and buy yourself a Turkish pie or something like that. It is awesome. We've got onions, coriander, tomatoes, ginger, garlic, eggs, and spring onions, chili. And this is for the cocktail. We've got lemons, caster sugar, mint, and dip dab. So, first of all, I put in all my dry spices, which are listed below, and I put them into my pan, and I dry fried them, if you will. I got them going. I could smell the aromas, and you can hear the oils being released with all the tingling and sizzling. I put it into my pestle and mortar, just like that, and I went to grind town and turned it into a proper powder. I've got my pan warming up here. We're going to get into it now. Oil goes in. Doesn't have to be a crazy amount because you're going to put a crazy amount of butter in. So this is going to be probably the whole spoon. About 25 grams, I'd say, going in there. And then what I'm going to do, onions, boom, going in. Followed by coriander stalks and my garlic, ginger and chili paste. So essentially the garlic, I use about an inch of garlic, so probably like this much, and then I tried matching it as well as I could with the amount of garlic I put in there, so it'll be a nice little balance. Chilies, I know again these chilies aren't hot, so I put in 4 of them because there's no hotness to it. So we're gonna cook down these onions, and as they're going, we're gonna add some salt now to help it all cook, and then we shall add a teaspoon of the dry spice. The dry spice is actually something very similar to what we use for a dish called pav bhaji, which is buns and veg basically. We'll get there one day. You can go out to your Indian supermarket and buy pav bhaji masala. That will work awesome with this. It's really, really good. So I put in a big teaspoon, and I'm going to fry it all off with my onions, and yeah, we'll let that sit there, let it start breaking down. Probably be about 5 minutes until we can sort of get there. Again, don't let it burn, let it go caramelly, but don't let it burn. Cocktail time. So, cocktail shaker. First, I'm going to add 2 teaspoons of caster sugar going in. Then I'm going to add about 4 sprigs worth of mint, all going in. Then I'm going to add my cumin. It's about a teaspoon of cumin going in. Then a bit of ginger. Again, doesn't have to be a crazy amount, just a small amount there going in. Then about half a teaspoon of salt, going in. We're going to mix it all together. Watching the pan, giving it a stir if you think it's going to burn. So we've muddled this all up nicely. In here, I'm going to add about the juice of 4 large lemons. So that will go in. And with that, two measures of vodka. That might be a bit more than 2 shots, but you know, everyone loves a bit of hair on their chest, don't they? And then 2 shots of triple sec. Now, if you really want a lemony flavour, you could use limoncello if you wanted to. I don't. I want a nice sort of mellow lemony flavour. So, give it a shake. And literally, I'll just leave it to one side for now. Right, back to the onions. Quickly give them a stir. My heat is on medium heat, it's not on high heat at all. And at this point, I'm going to add in my tomatoes that have been de-seeded and chopped. In they go. Again, a little bit of seasoning for that. And we'll give them a mix. Now we need to cook these tomatoes for a few minutes. And while they're doing that, I just want to let you know that the reason I took out the seeds is because I don't want this mixture to go watery at this point. I want the tomatoes to have some, you know, look to them. I don't want them to disappear. I'm also adding half a teaspoon of turmeric going in, a teaspoon of cumin going in. These are all powders, by the way, and coriander going in. So this is now going to cook, and we'll give it a couple of minutes. Now while it is cooking, I just want to give a massive shout out to everyone that subscribed. I mean, it's immense. After one video, we've hit over 100 subscribers, and that is not something I was expecting. And to thank you, we're going to drop this midweek and maybe even follow up with another one on Sunday. We've got so much planned for you guys, and we've had so many requests already, and we will do our best to cover everything we can. If you're new to the channel and you're liking the video so far, hit the thumbs up button, leave a comment down below, and if you're not a subscriber, hit that subscribe button, hit the bell icon so you know when we upload any new content. So now, back to the tomatoes. Everything's good, looking good, you can still see the tomatoes. So, we'll do this then. You can still see the tomatoes are whole. Look at that, wonderful. Back in the pan. Now, I'm going to talk about the buns quickly. My pan is all the way down. I'm going to toast them ever so slightly in, guess what? Butter, obviously, because that's what this dish is about. The eggs and the butter is what makes this dish. So, we don't want them highly toasted. We literally want to get them nice and golden on the inside, and then just super buttery on the outside. So they'll keep going. Back to this pan, and we've got the eggs. I've got 8 large eggs here. They're all going in, and at this point, I'm going to keep stirring it because I don't want it to overcook or anything like that. Again, due to Paleo fan cam, I'm going to have to show you it like this. Can you see that? The yolks are all still in there. What I'm going to do is I'm going to quickly stir them, but as I'm stirring, I'm not going to stir in the yolks just yet. I'm going to try and leave them whole for a few seconds as I'm going, and then I will. Okay, look. If I show you quickly again, can you see the yolks are still in there? The yolks, yeah. Wonderful. So, quickly check on my buns. They are toasting nicely. And then back to my pan. I'm gonna go. And I'm going to crack a yolk in, crack a yolk, stir, stir, stir. There's still 3 whole yolks in here. Just in case you don't believe me, there are three yolks still in there. There we are. And I'm going to finally break these 3 yolks up and let them mix in. Here we go. It's still going to be slightly watery, which is fine. You don't need to worry about that. What you need to worry about now is probably the cholesterol, because I'm going to add more butter to the dish. Yeah, you heard me. More butter to the dish. My buns are toasted nicely, so I'm just going to turn off that pan. Now I'm looking at, again, about another 25 grams. I know people are going to be like, going to kill me for this, but you know, that's how the dish is. It's how it works. So we're going to pop that in there and use up all this extra butter. The pan is now on low. I'm going to put it up to about medium, and again I'm just going to stir, stir, stir. The butter should melt nicely and, you know, disappear and be good, good, good. So we are going to stir. Okay, so now I feel like it's come up to the texture that I want. You don't want it to be runny, but yet you don't want it to be sort of overcooked scrambled egg. I'll show you again what I mean. Here we are. Can we see that? It's still, it's I wouldn't call it runny, but creamy is probably the right word to use here. Ooh, what a catch. So I am going to finish with spring onions going in and some chopped coriander going in. Give that a little quick mix. And because we're leaving it in the pan, it is going to cook a little bit more, which is absolutely fine. It's not going to overcook because we undercooked it anyway. While that's happening and while that's sitting there, I've already put a glass with ice, not the Donald Trump kind, in my freezer. Got my cocktail shaker. This is for 2 portions, so don't go crazy. I'm going to try and strain it. It's okay if some of the bits go in, because it's cool, it's fine. That's about half the mixture there. Then, this is the one. The dip dabs. We'll get dip dabs. And then the powder. You can use any sherbet, to be honest, any lemon sherbet. You know the boiled sweets, it's sherbets inside. Get them. Mash them down with your pestle and mortar. Absolutely fine. So, look at that. I promise you, that is just sherbet, nothing else at all. It was bought from the shops, not Colombia. So that will go in. So soda water, literally topping it up. And then the final touch, very sorry about this, lemon. I'm going to peel the zest. And then, that's okay to touch now. Obviously you put it under a lighter. I'm standing by the hob, so I'm just going to quickly give it a quick heat. You're not cooking it, you're literally just making it softer. Okay, and then look at that. Did you see that? That's what you want, all the oils coming out. That'll go into your drink. We've got our buns, lovely toasted. Can you see that? Lovely and toasted. Here we are. They will go in there, and then we will do. This is really for about 4 people, I'd say. It's not a massive amount, so just halve all the bits down below. So there we have it. Indian scrambled eggs with brioche rolls and a lovely cocktail to go with it. Happy Valentine's Day, guys. Enjoy it. And in the next episode, yeah, alright, you'll have to find out, won't you?